Alright, hi. My name is Alex. I decided that I'm gonna start YouTubing and I don't know, like start making vlogs and just like see what happens. I'm using my cell phone right now to do this, just as a way of like starting out. I kind of just want to like vlog about my life. It's frankly not that interesting. I am not like an interesting person to say the least. I smeared lipstick there earlier, okay. But I feel like I just have a lot to say and I kind of just like want to put it out there. I mean, not right now. I don't know if I have like a lot to say right now, but let me just tell you a little bit about me and we'll just kind of start from there and I don't know, maybe like see what happens. So again, my name is Alex. I'm 24 years old. I actually just graduated from the University of Houston. I'm from Houston. I live in Houston, Texas. I got a degree in communications. So like right now I'm kind of like in this awkward phase of my life where I don't even know if I actually want to do what I studied. If I'm like regretting that I like studied the wrong thing. I also like just can't find a job. And it's not that like I'm not applying anywhere because I'm so sitting in like so many applications. I don't know, like it's just really hard. I've applied from jobs as small as like being a hostess at a restaurant to like being a communications and events coordinator with like all these like nonprofits and stuff, and it's just really not like working out for me. I mean, finding a job it's hard, and I used to think it was like so easy because like back in high school and in college, like I basically just went in, gave someone my application, and like they pretty much hired me like right on the spot, or like I got a call back. And now that's really not the case at all, and I think it's just a little different like when you want someone who can work full-time as opposed to part-time. I've always worked part-time. But I just feel like you're just stuck in this horrible like vortex where everyone's like, oh, like, well, you don't have any experience and we want someone with experience. You're like, well, I can't get experience unless someone gives me that shot, right? So it's like this vicious cycle. I know it's like something people like joke about all the time, and like you see like all these different memes about it and these like funny like screenshots of people's like Twitters about like how ridiculous it is, but how ridiculous it is, yeah, that's a sentence. It's way more frustrating, and it does feel like a big joke after like searching for so long. I started looking a few weeks before graduation, which I know some people are gonna be like, oh, like that's your fault, like you should have started looking like at the beginning of your last semester or like a year before, like you should have had something lined up. I wish I could have been like in a position in my life where I could, like the beginning of the semester, this last one, in August was like a really hard time in my life. My father had gotten diagnosed with cancer, so you know, I had to deal with that. And this is just in August. This was in August that he got diagnosed, and then in October he ended up passing away from it. So, you know, there were just so many things that you have to like worry about, like all this like paperwork and you know, and I'm over here just really just trying to finish school. I mean, I've only got a few months left, and so I wasn't really thinking about getting a job. I mean, I knew I needed one, but there was only so much that like I could mentally focus on at a time. I had to think about, you know, school. School was really my biggest priority. Like as long as I got that degree, like I had all the time in the world. Sorry if I keep like looking like off camera. It's just like you look at yourself, but you know, like the camera's like here, but the screen is here. So my bad. But anywho, so it just kind of really just it set me back, and I did kind of start looking after he passed away, but it's still been difficult. I think I have a few leads right now, which is great. Like I feel like I'm really like closer to getting a full-time job, something that hopefully pays well. Ideally, like I would love to just be like someone's like social media coordinator. I love social media. I took like one of my classes was totally dedicated to social media, and I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I have a lot more to learn, but someone like my age who's grown up with it and not only has taken courses over it, like I feel like I would just do like a really good job at it. And I mean, that's the dream. But right now, my goal is I really just kind of want to find a job that like helps me pay the bills. I just moved in with my boyfriend of 3 years back at the end of December. So we have our own place. You're probably wondering, well, why did you like move into a place like when you couldn't afford it? I do have money set like aside. But you know, money doesn't grow on trees. It doesn't last forever. Like you still need a job. And my boyfriend makes pretty good money, so we're able to like we were able to do this. Like it was really well thought out. We talked to our parents, like everyone was like really on board and like really supportive. So like I promise it was not like a crazy decision or anything. But I want like I sit around like all day and like I don't have that much to do. Like I kind of want to, oh God, that's sticking out. That's so tragic. I don't want to sit around all day. Like I want something productive to do, and I want to have a little bit of extra money so that way I can like treat my boyfriend to like nice things. Like I feel like he's spoiling me all the time, and I want to spoil him too, but I just like don't have the financial means to do so. So like I'm so like in this like weird point in my life, which is I guess why like I think vlogging might like help me like just get it all out there, maybe like talking out loud or like sort out my thoughts. And I don't know what I expect of this. I expect something, I guess, but I just I'm not sure. So I'm gonna kind of start like wrapping up. I just kind of wanted to kind of start with like where I am now, eventually talk about things like I've dealt with in the past and things that I'll be dealing with in the future. And I also like want to use this as like a platform to spread awareness about the cancer that my father had. It was cancer of the bile ducts. It's called cholangiocarcinoma, and it's like so rare. Just use it for like a variety of things. Like just get my voice out there. I hope it goes well. It might not. It probably won't. I don't stick to anything long enough, but I don't know, like we'll see. So, wow, I feel like I need to like think of like a cool little like way to like close out a video. You know, like Shane Dawson does this like thing, and I don't know, I guess I could like, you know, go Coons in. Nah, that university wasn't really that great. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll like come up with like a cool like catchphrase or whatever. But until then, this is just the start of my vlogging experience. I hope I didn't like completely bore you to death. And hopefully this is something I can keep up with. So thanks for watching. Be sure to, you know, subscribe below. Like that's the direction to do this in, right? And like I said, hopefully this is something I can keep up with. So thanks for watching.